Today, God informs you that His love is an infinite supply that He has bestowed upon you. It is a fact that you occasionally disappoint me, collapse, and bring shame to my objectives. I anticipate your triumph in my kingdom, rather than your defeat. Criticizing or disparaging you does not contribute to my well-being. I do not tolerate blame or humiliation. It is important to recognize that I am on your side when you are subjected to shame and censure, even by religious ideologies that have no legitimate claim to authority. I am present to safeguard you and complete all tasks before your arrival. What is the significance of receiving criticism? It does not matter whether they are fasting and praying, you will still fail. The opposition is irrelevant if I provide you with my support. Therefore, maintain composure and refrain from concentrating on the actions of others that may impede your progress. Your success is contingent upon my will, rather than the actions of others. No one will be able to surpass you in your lifetime. Do not allow the disagreements of others regarding your substantiation to detract or dishearten you, as they made disparaging remarks about me during my time on earth. It is futile to hearken to the grievances of individuals who fail to perceive any positive aspects of situations unless they are assisted. They are ineffective leaders who are unaware of their actions, and their plans and ideas are subject to change in response to events. Individuals will recognize your identity. When the individuals who have caused you harm, slander, and defamation are mere memories, you will continue to endure. I am a fire from my waist up and from my waist down, God declared this morning. My palms are in flames, and my feet resemble metal that has been polished in a fire. My power ignites a blade that emerges from my mouth. My eyes are akin to hot rocks that emit harmful rays toward the adversary. This manner of thinking and this image should not only reflect your perspective on me, but also that of your adversary. Today, God is informing you that certain individuals in your life require change. Their decisions are detrimental, and their future appears to be bleak, despite the fact that they are unaware of its contents. They will be sorrowful and will inquire, "Why did God do this to me?" You should inform them that this is not God's will. He sent His Son to give you life and life in abundance. According to the Father, time has not yet expired. I will convey them before they are captured by the enemy. Communicate with them directly. I will challenge them with my favor and bless them with my compassion. As I stated in my word, it is my kindness that causes individuals to repent of their sins. Individuals who violate the law are apprehensive about being subjected to religious judgment, which leads them to engage in self-deprecating behavior and commit additional offenses. My sensitivity and compassion are the factors that elicit a profound emotional response from individuals. Would you like men to make amends? Would you like to observe the individuals who are impeding their happiness transform? Display your affection for them without anticipating any reciprocation. As a result of my affection for you, you will transform, rendering Satan incapable of perpetrating his intended harm. If you allow my unwavering love and daily replenished kindness to flow through you, you will witness the change you desire and have been yearning for, even in the most stubborn and immoral individuals around you. Do you comprehend that the adversary perceives me as gazing back at him when he observes you? He will be unable to discern the distinction until you specify it. Allow my assurance to serve as your assurance today. Allow my assurance to serve as your anticipation. Demonstrate courage and allow my authority to imbue each word you speak with power and authority. I am with you, the Father declares. Today, allow my thoughts to completely consume you, eliminating all of your doubt and vulnerability, ensuring that your words and actions are by the strength of my own. Today, God has declared that there will be no further delays or postponements. At present, I am causing you to be pleased. The angels who are dispatched to provide you with protection today will observe your visage and exclaim, "Your smile is reminiscent of your father's." Maintain your buoyancy. Maintain your concentration. My beauty and influence are worthy of your consideration. You must refrain from explaining your lack of happiness, regardless of the circumstances. Joy is the essence of my identity and the essence of my personality. Joy is the result of both the things you receive and the things you share. Thank you for acknowledging my joy. Accept the humiliation that accompanies happiness, as others may interpret your enthusiasm as a sign of foolishness. Individuals who adopt this perspective fail to recognize that they are unaware of my objectives in life. Experience joy. The individual who resides in paradise will jest. By employing levity as your initial response, you effectively undermine your adversary. When your adversary believes that he has you cornered and on the brink of defeat, you respond with a smile, wink, and chuckle, asking, "Is that all you have, devil?" The Father asserts that this is the essence of the warrior character. That demonstrates the audacity of a child who is cherished and esteemed. You have received a blessing, and I have selected you. I will provide you with beauty in a unique manner in exchange for embers, and you will find victory in failure and happiness in sorrow by participating in the struggle today. Before the video continues, I request you to like the video and share this video with your family and friends, and request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. Today, God is informing you that the judgment from heaven has been completed. I am the one who possesses the power of the earth, not the people. The Father asserts that he determines the outcome, even though the fellow presses the button for selection. My authority governs the seasonal fluctuations and the ascension and decline of leaders. As you observe the events in your country and around the world, keep in mind that my kingdom has authority over all. The Father declares, I am the owner of the deep and hidden things. I am the sole individual capable of altering the seasons and periods. My spirit is the sole source of wisdom among individuals, and it is through my power that one monarch or queen is removed and a new one is installed. It is your responsibility to remain focused on the primary narrative emanating from the throne, rather than succumbing to the deceptions and delusions of others. Within the next few days, you should determine whether or not you subscribe to this assertion. It is not the strength or power of men that causes individuals to be virtuous or religious on earth. Pray with the words that come out of your mouth. Say the morning and evening prayers for me with your mouth each day. My authority will reign over all when all human institutions have collapsed. To experience a sense of security and tranquility, place your faith in my sovereign power rather than any deceptive assurances. I am diligently striving to both desire and realize my pleasant delight. I will not permit anyone to assume responsibility for my plans. I am am responsible for the king's heart and will direct it in any manner that I deem appropriate, thereby ensuring that justice is served in your land. Today, God instructs us to desire items that are beyond our grasp. Prepare yourself for the challenge of identifying the improbable, unlikely, and shockingly impossible events that will become true for you and me. Be cautious not to make your journey with me monotonous by consistently selecting the most convenient route. Adhere to the example of primordial Caleb, whose soul yearns for the noble struggle of faith. The Father asserts that there is only one worthy fight, and it is the one you win. I will guide you to destinations that surpass your most ambitious aspirations if you relinquish the constraints of compromise and surrender. This is your opportunity. Today is your day. Eliminate those nebulous and insubstantial ideas and strategies. Adopt a strict stance toward yourself and recognize that you are a fighter in my world and a child of the Most High. Do you desire to act in a morally sound manner? Is your spirit yearning to witness the outcomes of your prayers? Are you prepared to make progress in my kingdom that will prompt you to query every religious conviction you hold? They fabricate intricate fabrications to justify their inability to take any action. I will dispel the falsehoods that are disseminated around them and acclimate you to their ranks as a powerful and successful combatant who is willing to seize the enemy's spoils and rescue souls that others believed were lost forever. The Father urges you to advance and progress. This is your opportunity to achieve victory and improve your well-being. God expresses that His presence with you today is the most pleasurable experience for Him. You are currently residing under my compassion and grace. Today, you will experience my delight as you navigate your day, and you will sense my influence, even in the challenging circumstances that prompt you to reflect, where is God in all of this? God's intention for you is to emulate the sun. Fatalism does not exist in my consciousness. I maintain an attitude that emphasizes power and resurrection. When you are experiencing tension, prioritize your loving connection with me and align your thoughts with mine. Instead of succumbing to the enemy's persistent and insidious endeavors to divert your attention from the throne, concentrate on me. What is the significance of this? What actions are necessary? These inquiries will consistently result in a more profound connection with me. Because I am impervious to defeat, you are also impervious to defeat. You are also at the right hand of majesty, as I am. This is your domain, and as such, you are not merely a guest. You are my beloved, and today I honor you as the enthroned. Let go of the limited human perspective and persevere. Refrain from allowing circumstances to overwhelm you. In times of adversity, prioritize your pursuit of the kingdom and observe the results. I will provide you with all that you require, and a torrent of my grace, power, and favor will eliminate all problems and disruptions from your existence. Today, God instructs us to reconcile the thoughts that are currently permeating our minds with the thoughts of me that are currently permeating our souls. You are aware that there is no cause for concern. My power is manifesting in your life to assist you in your growth, success, happiness, and resilience daily. Consider it an opportunity to acquire knowledge. When others express dissatisfaction and complain, opt to enter the concealed sanctuary of my presence. Please observe the measures I will implement to guarantee that you have the most enjoyable experience from a safety perspective. Before the video continues, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. Cease all of your agreements. You will no longer conceal your music at night. Allow my song to endure in your life and resist the negative influences that seek to undermine you. You are the victor. You are the victor. You are the victor. You are not the victim. You are not obligated to confront the adversary. Rather, you are permitted to engage with them. The adversary has been vanquished. The sole inquiry is whether you will be able to converse with him before his final knockout, beating, and hemorrhaging from the battlefield. Today, be resolute and do not allow fear or intimidation to prevent you from seizing this unparalleled opportunity to demonstrate to your adversary who is in charge and to commemorate the power of the cross and God's revelation in your life. Today, God instructs us to confront the issue directly rather than attempt to circumvent it. Progress and advancement are the results of a challenge. My strength is providing you with the ability to overcome any obstacle and achieve your objective, even when faced with problems and challenges that appear to be dragging you down. My power and fortitude are available to you in the midst of the crisis and trouble you are currently experiencing. My benevolence and power are sufficient for you and fully realized within you, even during challenging times. Do not allow the current circumstances to impede your ability to maintain optimism. Everything is being prepared for the revelation of my magnificence and grandeur in your life, including the enemy's schemes and deceptions. My authority and providence are reconciled in this novel approach. The enemy will be unable to intimidate you. Rather, you will be captivated by the beauty and enigma of my entrance at precisely the appropriate moment to ensure your undisputed victory. Today, God has declared that you will be referred to as the comeback kid. While some individuals have ridiculed you, others have minimized your accomplishments. I have seized control of the idea and the heart that goes with it, your heart. You have been contemplating, will my vision ever be taken seriously? The Father responds, the vision is not your vision, it is mine. Your heart is very intense. The objective will become tangible and feasible. You will not be refused. You will observe the fruits of your spirit and be content with them. According to the Father, one of the abilities of a combatant is the ability to recuperate. If you are defeated, rise back up and do not allow a minor setback to derail you. If you are unwilling to acknowledge my divine nature, kindly do not deny it either. Refrain from surrendering to the adversary. There will be no concessions. Continue to persevere. The following is the culmination of your most profound aspirations and aspirations. As you persist in your pursuit of the deepest depths and the highest peaks, your objectives will be effortlessly accomplished, and my purpose will be validated on your behalf. Today, God instructs us to take pride in our adversities and hardships. It is important to recognize that the pleasure you experience when you are vulnerable is indicative of the eventual victory that will occur. In the end, my grandeur is the result of every experience and event in my life. Regrettably, you are incapable of experiencing fear, as your attention is preoccupied with anticipating my Lordship's manifestation in this circumstance. The issues we are currently encountering are insignificant in comparison to the grandeur that is to come. The glory that ensues is immediate, not delayed. Would you be willing to accept now as an answer? I I can provide you with only the present moment, and all of my possessions are in your presence. The honor that results from criticism and attack is a result of the power and Spirit of God that resides within you. Do not request mercy, rather, request my majesty. Utilize your fortitude to undermine the adversary. Encourage yourself by recalling that my bounties are replenished each morning. This will cause your adversary to become fatigued. According to the Father, there is no such thing as a problem. You are not being deprived of sustenance, rather, I am adorning you in my splendor. You will not be endangered. In your direst hour, you will discover that the fortitude I have imparted to you is the fundamental approach a combatant employs to surmount all challenges. This demonstrates the saint's maturity. Cynicism and despair prevail in the world. As a member of my kingdom, you grow by embracing joy and simplicity and savoring every victory that arises from defeat and suffering. Today, God is stating, your strength in me is derived from within, not from the outside. I have established a sanctuary within you that provides you with confidence and fortitude. The adversary can be conversed with from that point. Keep in mind that your adversary has been defeated, regardless of the amount of pressure they are exerting on you. Recognize that the crisis is an external force that cannot alter the quality of the holy existence that is already within you. An emergency is an expected aspect of your journey to your destiny, my love. A moment has arrived at which you will cease to attempt to circumvent an issue. You will confront the challenges rather than evading them, as I did when I confronted the storm and said, "Be still." When I calmed the storm, I projected a model of expectation onto the rough winds and waves that struck the ship, leveraging the peace I felt within. Despite the fact that I had been with them for an extended period, the students were unaware. They perceived my fortitude as an external force that could be exploited. My fortitude in you is not an external manifestation, rather, it is an internal liberation. Now, my beloved, begin the process of acknowledging within yourself every circumstance that you are imploring me to bring about on the outside. You will come to the realization that a significant portion of the information you are seeking is already within you, awaiting the discharge of its contents through the power of my blood and your words. At present, God instructs us to refrain from gazing back. Avoid contemplating the past, instead, focus on the future. I forgive, set people free, bless them, and proceed. Allow yourself to be absolved first, as you cannot forgive others until you have forgiven yourself. Avoid placing blame on yourself for actions that could have been taken differently or should have been taken. It is possible to be saved by exercising faith and deciding to go and sin no more. I am not angry with you, nor am I holding you accountable for your actions in the past. Embrace my mercy, and refrain from punishing yourself for your flaws and humiliations, as I am replete with mercy upon waking each morning. This elucidates the necessity of a Savior. These are the reasons I reside within you and consistently offer prayers for you to my Father. Look around and be. Examine me with your gaze. It is advisable to consider the cost of releasing yourself from significant responsibilities. This season is marked by ease and levity, according to the Father. Therefore, relish your liberty today. God says today, this is the moment that will never be forgotten. Father says, embrace the audacity today to immerse yourself in the entirety of my essence within your existence. You were beautifully and clumsily made in my image to reflect my magnificence. It is time to strive for excellence and recognize that I have summoned you to pursue objectives that transcend the constraints of this world. You will have no difficulty entering. You have complete access to my resources, abilities, and knowledge. Can you imagine that the adversary could confine you for even a moment? Your mind should consider the thoughts of God. Your eyes should perceive what the divine perceives, your feet should follow where God leads, and your hands should, I direct you to emulate the actions of God. The Father declares, this is your moment. Direct your mouth to utter the words of God. When you speak my words, they exert a divine influence on your life and circumstances. I reside in the attentiveness of your words, which catalyze transitioning from mere visitation to possession and residence. The Father states in today's message, I am guiding you beyond the outer precinct of my intentions because your role goes beyond that of a mere outer court believer. The inner court will not captivate you either. I will lead you beyond the torn curtain into the realm of the mercy seat, where my glory lives. Your closeness to me is the most terrifying thing about you to the enemy of your spirit. Your rapid ascent to the place I have prepared for you in my glory should not be impeded by your relationships with friends, colleagues, and family. Have I not previously stated that I departed to create a space for you? The Father advises not to consider the kingdom of glory as a distant destination, as it is both a future destination and an immediate internal reality that you can interact with and experience all that it has to offer. The divine splendor that resides within you is prepared to manifest as tangible responses in your life, and all of your prayers are recorded. The Father commands, enter my realm of glory. This is your natural home as a child of God, whom I adore. Today, God declares that there will be no further delays or postponements. The Father states, I am summoning you to my presence. The prayers and requests you have made are as accessible as your hands and feet and as near as your breath. Your belief is linked to the tangible outcomes it generates through your fortitude, or capacity to make decisions. Is it possible for you to accept this as a response at this time? Do not allow uncertainties or misgivings regarding your subsequent actions to prevent you from taking advantage of the forthcoming transformation and opportunity for change that are currently accessible. Individuals who believe in their God will be resilient and perform remarkable feats. Please refrain from contemplating the issues and instead fully participate in my presence. Immerse your mind in my promises and take in my spirit profoundly. In that space, you will discover the courage to act, and your conviction will provide you with the resources to advance into the core of my intentions. The Father instructs us to cease procrastinating and refrain from providing justifications for failing to fulfill our obligations. The Father declares that it is a new day and a new season, and that you should be fearless and joyous. The divine blessing of growth and transformation is now upon you. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.